Are we in focus? Hello girls, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very exciting for me. Not only am I a YouTuber myself, but I have, accounts that I personally watch myself. And one being Mr. Amazing MannyMUA. What's to be said about this guy? First of all, he's super friggin' talented. He's super amazingly hysterical. If you don't know who MannyMUA is, I'll link him down below. He is phenomenal. Like I said, talented and super cool, funny as shit. I love him. Yeah, so he recently did a look, which is basically the inspiration for what I did here today. It's just a simple eye look with a nice pop of blue and a pink lip. So I hope you will stick around and watch this video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you don't, don't fucking watch it. So let's get into it, girls. So let's get started. I'm going to prime my eye with TooFaced Shadow Insurance, and just gonna put a little tiny bit just to ensure that the shadows stay. And I have to use a little mirror because I am blind, so we all know how blind I am. So I'm just gonna prime my eye. Really quick. And I'm also going to use a base, but today's base is going to be the NYX HD Concealer. I'm going to use that just to cancel out any discoloration on my lid. And just blend that out with my finger really quick. And I love this stuff as a base because it sets really quick and it's full coverage, so it's going to color up every imperfection that you don't want to see be seen through the eye look. So, okay. So now that the eye is primed, I'm going to go in with this new palette that I got. It contains 6 shades. It's from Wet n Wild, and it's called the Vinyl Collection. Really pretty shades. This is the first time I'm using it, and I'm just using it for this matte cream color here. I'm just going to put that all throughout the crease just to help blend out the shadows that we're going to place on top. So pop that sucker in there. And what I've been doing lately, girls, is I've gone and highlighted my brow before going back in with the deeper shades into the crease. I just noticed that it helps to shorten the time, and it helps to blend out those shades that we put into the crease. So I'm just going to do that now. And I'm just using Nutty by Wet n Wild, which if you watch me regularly, you know that I love. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so for the crease shade, I am going into my SemiSweet Palette by TooFaced, and I'm just going to grab the shade Peanut Butter. This is like one of my favorite shades out of this whole palette. I just absolutely love it. Okay. Like, such a pretty shade. So I'm going to pop it on the outer part and then just blend it inward. And I'm also going to flick it out at the corner. It's just going to help to lift the eye look by flicking it out. And that's it. Next, I'm going to go back in with that Color Icon palette. I forgot that there was another shade that I used in here. And it's this really pretty sparkly champagne-y pink color here. This is what I'm going to use on my lid. And I'm just using a flat concealer brush, shader brush, etc. to pack that on the lid. One thing I noticed with these shadows in this palette is that they're a little bit glittery. So they do have fallout like under the eye, but that's easily corrected by waiting, you know, till after you do your eye look to do your face, because then that'll clean it all up. So I'm just going to pack a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my SemiSweet palette, and I'm going to use a short shader brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going into the shade Truffled here, and I'm just picking up a little bit on the tip of my brush, and I'm going to darken up the outside of the crease just a little bit. So I'm just going to deposit the color here and bring it down onto the lid as well as into that crease a little bit. Okay, so once that is placed, I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I used in my crease initially and just blend that out. It's a really simple look, so you know, you don't have to use a lot of brushes, you don't have to use a lot of steps. So I really think that's why I was drawn to this look. And plus it's Manny, like, I just love him. Okay. And I'm going to go back in with my highlight on my brow bone and just pop a little bit more. There you go. And now for the star of the show. This is probably like the scary part because I always tend to mess up on liner. So it's by NYX and it's in the shade Extreme Blue. And as you can see, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue shade. So I'm going to try to align my eye without losing it and messing up. So like, look how beautiful this blue shade is. I like really can't get enough. Absolutely love it. Sorry if I'm so quiet. I just just so difficult to do eyeliner on camera, especially when, if you saw my setup, you'd understand. I have like my mirror in front of me, and if I lean over, well, maybe you can see. Let's try this out if I like come in a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my wing. Oh, maybe you can see. Okay. If I fall out of frame, I apologize. Okay, I'm going to try not to. I brought that up too high. eyeliner is a tricky thing, girls. We all know this, but you know what? We got this. Because like Manny says, we strong bitches. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go over and check out his video. I'll link it down below, of course. We good? Okay. So, not too bad. So I've opted against lashes for today, and I've also applied my foundation just because I am in the process currently of reviewing a new foundation. So I did that off camera. So hope you don't mind. So we're going to continue on with concealer. Today I'm going to use, I've been actually loving this lately. It's the Master Conceal by Face Studio, Maybelline. It's in the shade Light. And I like to just put a little bit on my fingers. Like, seriously, a little bit. Like a tiny little ball. Okay, and then I will dab my fingers together. And then I will apply. You see how pigmented and like just amazing this stuff is? So I will just go ahead and put that under my eyes there. And then I'm just going to go with my kabuki brush. Where's my mirror? I'm so blind. Okay, and I'm just going to buff that out. And then we'll finish up with the eyes. There you go. And then I just go in with my finger. I love this concealer. Like, look how pretty. Okay, hello. Okay, and I'm also going to go ahead and take just a little bit and highlight around my face. Seriously, a little bit. Because as you saw already, a little bit goes a long way. So, just a little bit down my nose, a little bit there, a little bit here. And then the rest I'm just going to dot here. Okay. Hello. Oh, I love this concealer. We good? Okay. So, moving back onto the eyes, I'm going to take my Rimmel Scandaleyes liner, and I'm just going to do my waterline. Like so. And bring it down just a little bit. See? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This one's just by Soho, New York. And I'm going to go into that SemiSweet by TooFaced. And I'm going to grab that truffled that I used to darken up the outer, you know, the outer V. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to show you as I smudge that out. And you don't have to be like too neat with this right now because I'll show you why in a minute. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we are just going to take like a fluffy little pencil brush, not a pencil brush, a flat, what do I want here? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? here we go. Just going to use this little guy. And I'm going to grab some of that peanut butter shade by Too Faced. This one. Just a little bit. And we're just going to blow out that lower lash line. Because I want it like really warm and soft. Like that, see? Make like the craziest faces. See? Okay, so that's that. And we're just going to move along and contour the face a little bit and warm it up. I'm just going to use my Bronze Boost by Physicians Formula and Samantha Chapman Real Techniques brush. And I'm just going to bronze up my forehead, my 5 head a little bit. Because Mama got a 5 head. I love this bronzer. It's like such a natural color and it just adds the right touch of something. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm really close. Move back. You're all in my face. Okay. And for cheeks, what am I going to use for cheeks? I'm going to use Mellow Mauve by e.l.f. because we hit some serious pan and I'm trying to get rid of this bad boy. So we're just going to use a little bit of that on a Sonia Kashuk blush brush. And I'm just going to apply this to the backs of the cheeks. I love this color. It's like really hard to overdo it with this color because it's just the perfect shade for me. Okay, and I want to contour this schnoz a little bit. So I'm going to clean off that brush that I used along the lower lash line. And I'm going to take my Bronze Boost. And I'm just going to contour a little bit. And there we go. Do I want highlight? Do I want highlight? Yes, Mary Luminizer, the bomb, because it's the bomb. And e.l.f. blush brush. And like I mentioned earlier, girls, I am currently in the middle of reviewing, testing out a new foundation. Not new, but new to me. So, just in case you're wondering, stay tuned for that, because I'm really liking it. Okay, so for lips, Manny used by NYX Cosmetics. He used Istanbul, as he calls it. So I'm going to use my NYX liner in Natural and Istanbul, the soft matte lip cream. And so I'm just going to line real quick. Oh, wipe off the balm. and go on in with the lip cream. Such a pretty color. And it really pops with the blue liner. Right? I think so. Okay, so let me zoom you in so you can see the finished eyes. Woo. Hello. A little bit less. So here's the finished face, the finished eyes. As you can see, very simple with a nice pop of blue, which I love. So, and then of course, woo, the lips. Left in, right out. So I've gone ahead and finished up everything. I just threw my hair up because I didn't want to put any product in it. I have to dye my hair today because Mama got grays. So yeah, my earrings, if you didn't see my Shop Miss A haul, I have a haul that I recently did. Those are from Shop Miss A. Just a top that I got, I don't know where. If you're interested, it's just a black v-neck. Yeah, so that's it, girls. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was inspired by MannyMUA, who is just an amazing artist here on YouTube. Amazing personality. He's funny as shit, and I just love him so much. So thank you, Manny, for being the inspiration for today's video. I love you. And as always, girls, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, like recreations, let me know, and I will, you know, continue to put these out for you. Also, if you have suggestions, that would be great. This video was really, really fun, I must admit. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Okay, girls, I'll see you next week. Bye.